I'm here with Bruce Berjak. This is the home buying journey, insights from a mortgage broker and real estate agent. So my questions, I have a series of 5 questions, and we're doing a video series. And my number one question is, what are some of the most common misconceptions that buyers have about the mortgage process?
Yeah. So a lot of first-time buyers, especially first-time buyers, think that there aren't loan products available to them if they have a lower credit score. And if they do, then they naturally gravitate towards, well, the FHA program is the only first-time buyer program available to them.
Right.
And that's completely not true. So a lot of people don't know you can actually do as little as 3% down on a conventional loan if you're a first-time buyer, and you don't have to utilize an FHA loan. And a lot of people think that there aren't any grants or programs available to them that we can use in conjunction with those loans as well. So if someone doesn't have enough money for down payment or closing costs, we can, on our side, refer them to outside agencies, get them in a position to buy, and get them on the home journey process.
Wow. How do you help buyers understand the different types of mortgages that are available and choose the one that's right for them?
Sure. So the initial consultation, we have to do a full workup on them, income, assets, and credit. That's going to allow me to do my job to best educate the customer and the client.
Mm-hmm.
We need to see their credit report to choose the loan program that suits their needs, give them the lowest monthly payment, refer them to any outside agencies to get any grant money, so on and so forth. And then that will also allow us to look at their credit and see if they need any credit repair, pay down some credit cards, and get them to that next step.
What documentation and information do buyers need to provide when applying for a mortgage?
Sure, very simple. If someone's a W-2 or salary or hourly person, we need a month's worth of pay stubs, the last 2 years W-2 forms, 2 months bank statements, retirement statements. If someone's self-employed or also is a salaried person but has a side business, we'll request personal and business tax returns as well. And that'll allow us to do a full workup to calculate their debt-to-income ratio and get them to move forward.
Awesome. How do you work with buyers to ensure that they're getting the best possible interest rate?
Right. So once we have a full file set up, we can go over all their options with them, whether it be an FHA, conventional loan, if the seller is willing to contribute a seller's concession so they could do a 2-1 buy down program to get a lower interest rate for the first couple of years. But what we do on our side to ensure the best possible rate is to fully work up a file and make sure that the customer is not only qualified, but to present them their options. And if they, let's say, pay a credit card down or two to get their credit score into the next tier, so on and so forth, or choose a specific loan product that might be available to them if they make less than a certain amount of money, so on and so forth. So the process starts with us doing a legitimate pre-approval, not just a verbal consultation, so that way we can present all the options.
What are some of the biggest challenges that buyers face during the mortgage process, and how do you help them navigate those challenges?
Sure. So the actual mortgage process itself, when we break it down, is quite simple. We, in the beginning, once again, have to verify income, assets, and credit. But the biggest challenge is getting that person to feel comfortable going through the loan process. A lot of things are happening up front and very quickly. They'll get an accepted offer, they'll go sign a contract, they'll get a home inspection prior to that, and then it's go time, right? So then we have to go through the actual loan process themselves. So the biggest challenge, I would say, is to make sure that that customer is calm, fully engaged, to make sure that we could get them through that loan process quickly. So not only that I can get back to my referral partners, but also the listing agent as well, to make sure that that customer meets the deadline of the contract. The biggest thing, and I would say, is the biggest challenge is making sure a first-time buyer is calm and we can move forward.
I know the feeling, definitely.
Yeah.
Well, thank you. I wanted to thank Bruce for his time today, and this is the first part of our series on the home buying journey, insights from a mortgage broker and real estate agent. Thank you, Bruce. What are some of the most common misconceptions that buyers have about the buying and the mortgage process?
Yeah, that's a great question. So a biggest misconception is that the buyer needs to have a certain down payment percentage and a certain credit score requirement, which are both true, but a lot of people think you have to put 10, 15, 20% down.
Right.
You can actually do a loan for as little as 3 or 3.5% down. The secondary thing is FICO score requirements. A lot of people think they need to have 680 or above. We can actually do a loan for someone as low as 580 credit with a 3.5% down payment. So we have to educate our customers properly and just put them on their journey.
That's amazing. I know on the buyer side that we can't take those first steps outside and actually go look for homes until we get that pre-approval amount, because like it's kind of like a shot in the dark. I won't know where to start if we don't have that number, So
Right.
it's very important that clients understand that the mortgage process is intertwined with the buying process.
Sure, absolutely. Hi everyone, I'm here with Rasan Brown from Coldwell Banker American Homes, and I'm going to be asking him a series of questions about the buying process. So first and foremost, what are some of the most important things a buyer should consider when looking for a home?
That's a good question, Bruce. Thank you for asking that. Buyers should consider a variety of factors when looking for a home, including location, price, size, layout, and amenities. They should also think about their long-term goals and how the home will meet their needs over time.
Right.
It's important to work with a knowledgeable and experienced real estate agent like myself who can help buyers identify the most important factors for their specific situation and guide them through the process of finding the right home.
Perfect. Yeah, I couldn't agree more. Working with a quality professional like yourself will give that buyer a much easier time looking for a home because you'll know.
Definitely.
How do you help buyers understand the local real estate market so they can make informed decisions about their purchase?
Well, as a real estate agent, I try to stay up to date on the latest trends and developments in the local real estate market. I network, I attend conferences and trade shows in the industry, and I use this knowledge to really help buyers understand the current market conditions, including pricing trends, inventory levels, and competition. I also try to provide buyers with detailed information about the neighborhoods and communities where they are considering buying, including information about school districts, amenities, and local attractions that the neighborhood may have. This helps buyers, I'm finding, make more informed decisions about their purchase and feel confident in their investment.
Right, and I couldn't agree more. We got to make sure the buyer is fully informed, they're calm about their decision, and that way they're happy when they get the keys in hand.
Definitely. Informed buyer, it makes the process so.
So, Rasan, what role do you play in the mortgage process, and how do you work with mortgage professionals to ensure your clients have a smooth transaction?
That's a good question, Bruce. As a real estate agent, I work closely with mortgage professionals like yourself to help my clients secure the financing they're going to need to purchase their home. I can recommend mortgage professionals who are experienced and reliable, and I can help buyers understand the different types of mortgages that are available and choose the one that is right for them. I also work with appraisers, attorneys, title companies, home inspectors, and other professionals throughout the transaction to ensure that everything goes smoothly and that my clients, whether buyers or sellers, are able to close on their home on time.
What are some of the most common challenges a buyer faces during the process, and how do you help them overcome those challenges when searching for a home?
Well, some of the most common challenges that buyers face when searching for a home include finding a property that actually meets their needs and budgets, navigating the complex paperwork and legal requirements of the transaction, and dealing with unexpected issues that may arise during the process. So as a real estate agent, I work closely with buyers to help them overcome these challenges by providing guidance and support throughout the process, leveraging relationships with attorneys, mortgage professionals such as yourself, home inspectors, title companies. I also have experience dealing with a wide range of issues that can arise during a real estate transaction and can help my clients navigate these challenges with supreme confidence.
What advice for buyers do you have that are just starting the buying process, and how can they overcome the challenges for their journey ahead?
That's a very good question, Bruce. My advice for buyers who are just starting the home buying process is to figure out their needs and wants and work with an experienced and knowledgeable real estate agent who can guide them through the process and help them understand their options. I recommend that buyers be patient and flexible, especially in this market, as the home buying process can take time and may require some compromise along the way. It's also important to have a clear understanding of your budget and financing options and to get pre-approved for a mortgage before you start looking for homes.
Right. And those needs and wants will allow the loan officer who's doing the pre-approval for them to talk to them about certain budgets, price ranges versus taxes, so on and so forth, so that way it makes your job a lot easier.
Exactly.
So once again, Rasan, thank you so much for coming in today. I actually want to turn our attention to the audience and just ask you guys what you think we should do for the next series, and if you have any comments, concerns, questions, want to hear about anything, certain types of videos in the future, drop everything in the comments below and one of us will reach out to you.
Thank you, guys.